Stef Saucy here from Stef Saucy Talk. Oh yes, episode 3. We made it here. I ain't throwing up no gang signs, but number 3 has finally come. And today, I'm feeling really good. I'm gonna talk about hip hop news and stuff like that. And this one is pertaining to Mac Miller. I got my DJ Con shirt on, straight out of New York, one of the great conventions that goes on in October every year, man. Shout out to everyone out there, the whole team, and all the DJs just trying to grind, whether you're a mobile DJ, a radio DJ, club DJ, freelance DJ, whatever you want to call it. So today, special day for hip hop. I mean, if you're into old classic mixtapes, how mixtape was the big thing back then. So today, Mac Miller, of course, he's no longer here on this earth, but his mixtape K.I.D.S came out 10 years ago till this day. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because growing up, I used to listen to Mac Miller. Like, I really did. Like, me and my bro, Ant One, man, I tell you, we had some incredible stories, bumping Mac Miller, Wiz Khalifa growing up. Rostrum Records is what distributed the mixtape. Of course, that's the record label that worked with Wiz Khalifa when he was coming up. Taylor Gang, Cabin Fever, Cushion Orange Juice, all that good stuff. So 10 years ago to this day, I was in, I would have to say, 8th or ninth grade. Excuse me if my math is wrong. I'm 22 years old. So I used to listen to those mixtapes, man. And the meaning of kids means kicking incredibly dope shit. Alright, and that was definitely a dope, mixtape. Even from the intro. I feel like the hardest motherfucking kid in America. You know what I'm saying? It didn't exactly go like that, but he basically, made a statement on that. Songs like that, and also, Nike's on my feet. You know what I'm saying? La La. You know what I'm saying, Lang? Kool-Aid and pizza. Yo, stuff like that is just real classic, man. And it's crazy because during that era, I was listening to him. But then once I got older, got into high school and stuff like that, I don't know if it's me or if did he fall off. I mean, he was continuing to make music, but the problem was he wasn't mainstream. And mainstream, is something that these radios, they abuse these records that are hot and heavy out in the streets, you know what I'm saying? And that's crazy because I'm on the radio too every Wednesday night, 10 to 11 p.m., 90.3 WHPC, and I say to myself, damn, how did I miss out on, Mac Miller's recent records, you know what I'm saying? Like, why wasn't he getting pushed enough, And that's the question that we have for like a lot of labels and a lot of, artists that are so good, from the mixtape era. You know what I'm saying? Like Wiz Khalifa, like he was great mixtape era type of dude. He's still getting money now. I'm not going to say he ain't getting money. Juicy J. Oh my gosh. Don't get me started with that mixtape. Oh. Trippy. Oh man. Juicy J was definitely that guy. People used to turn up, roll up, you know what I'm saying? Smoke a pack, and just bump his music hot box. You know what I'm saying? Anything like that back in the days. So the mixtape era, definitely, had Mac, doing this thing. I remember Best Day Ever was also a good one. You know what I mean? So Mac, is no longer here, but I guess for today, just the resemblance of it is a good thing that I'm bringing it up today because, people are gone, but they always say, you died twice. Someone told me that. One of my guys that I work with say, you know how you died twice? Obviously through death, all right? Your soul is no longer here. But then it's the second part of the death where people remember you. So I was trying to think. I was like, okay, I mean, you got a point there, but he's like, once people don't remember you, then you're really dead. So I guess people are still remembering Mac Miller. We got social media. We got all these news magazines, all these blogs and stuff like that. So I'm sure Mac will never be remembered. And another person as well that will never probably ever be, not forgotten is Nipsey Hussle. But we're going to talk about that. His birthday is later on in the week. So Mac Miller, man. Been so long since that mixtape came. And wow, I used to really have fun listening to those type of mixtapes, just being a kid, just like having fun, going out in the streets, playing basketball, you know what I'm saying? Doing whatever as a kid. And Mac, just was having fun, Pittsburgh PA guy. Shout out to all the Pittsburgh, man. If you watching this, listening to this right now. And also, you know, Wiz Khalifa was real close for him too, by the way, man. They was coming up together, man. And it's real sad to see. A lot of questions if Mac Miller was still alive. Would you still have the same respect as you do for him now as he's dead? Because let's be honest, I kind of fell off with the Mac Miller wave. Like I said, once I was in high school and I got older and I got to listen to more radio and whatever music was, pushed to us young generation. Of course, you got the Drake era right now, who from 2010 till now was the biggest era for him. And, all these other cats, you know what I'm saying? Future, the names go on, you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, whatever, Beyonce. I mean, I can go on and list a bunch of names, but basically the Mac Miller era, you had to be a real fan, if you really appreciated his music. And during the time him and Ariana was going out, I kind of listened to one song called Programs, and really he was just spitting bars, man. And it's real crazy that I didn't really play it as much because I'm just like, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, man. Mac Miller was a really cool dude growing up, man. I used to fuck with him heavy, man. But, it's unfortunate how he died. But today, Mac, you know what I'm saying? You did a well-accomplished job with that mixtape. You know what I mean? So I just want to address that today. It's the Stef Saucy Talk. Each and every weekday, we presenting something new. And where do we go here from now with Mac Miller? Well, obviously, if you're a fan, you just never forget the good moments and the bad times. Everyone goes through ups and downs, but as an artist, you know what I'm saying? His pure lyricism it goes unrecognized, you know what I mean? He's kind of like a Jadakiss of his, descent. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Jadakiss is a really tough comparison because he's not that much mainstream, but Kiss been around for years, man, and always keeps you with that flow, that melodic, theories and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That you can't think of sometimes. Him, Styles P, Jadakiss, guys like I just said Jadakiss, Fabulous. You know what I'm saying? Like, rap doesn't, not go unappreciated. It's still appreciated, but obviously, it's about making money, right? So you got to make money in this industry. You know what I mean? So pushing these records that Mac Miller was pushing, I just didn't realize it until now. I'm like, wow, this guy could like really spit, man. As a kid, I didn't really know what rapping was too well. I didn't understand like bars and stuff like that. So, for me to realize, it's like, damn, man, 10 years has passed, and it's been about a year now since he's been dead, I think. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's real crazy. So this is Stef Saucy Talk. You know what I'm saying? Episode 3. And we doing real good with this. Yo, Mac Miller, you won't go miss, man. You know what I'm saying? The Saucy man is going to say it right now. You were great at what you did, man. And K.I.D.S kicking incredibly dope shit is what I like to do, too. Right here on this Stef Saucy Talk. You know what I'm saying? So check it out. You know what I'm saying? Listen, tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. All right? Stef Saucy Talk. I got something else coming too, by the way. You already know what it is. I'm out. Peace.